we got an early release of One Piece chapter this week, chapter 941. And the colour spread was great, I thought. We got the Straw Hats hitchhiking, marking the start of the summer, I guess, because it's still summer themed. You got on the signpost Cotton Candy, Nami with the spa resort tattooed on her leg. I thought it was hilarious how Sanji was right behind her with a sign saying "With you to anywhere," and you got Robin putting up a sign saying "Good place." So that was kind of cool. You got Brook hiding in the road, Luffy in gear third with the end of the sea on his wrist. So there's a lot to talk about in this chapter because it went everywhere. Essentially, it starts off at the Flower Capital with Orochi getting word. I mean, he's grieving over Komurasaki's loss, and we come to find out that the funeral for Komurasaki is about to take place. We come to find out that the Midnight Boy has been captured, and in fact, it's none other than Tonoyasu. But they keep that fact a secret until the end of the chapter. And then his personality changes. So it's like Kirishiro is like, we have to take precaution because it's the Komurasaki's funeral, so something's definitely going to go down. And Orochi's, like I said, his personality changes. It's like a sacrifice, if you will. Two of the biggest stars of the capital weakening out at the same time. How ironic. Before he was grieving over Komurasaki, but now he's totally fine over it. Then we go over to Udon Prison, and we got a visual Dendemushi, I guess, a video transponder snail. This is where Queen the Plague gets word that Komurasaki's dead. He's just grieving. So and he's going to find out that Kirishiro is the one that killed her at Ryatsu Town, where the execution being taken place for the Midnight Boy. Meanwhile, you got this in the background, and Hyogoro and Luffy, they're still taking it out farther, but at the same time, Queen's like, how the hell did you get so fat overnight? And it's because they ate the Oshiroko. So that's going to be a problem, especially with Big Mom on the way, because that's what she wants to eat. So if they don't have anything else, she's gonna run wild, pretty much. Then we go over to the bandits of Shutomaru, and we're going to find out that the area where they're from is being burnt alive because I guess it's been set on fire. The forest. They're being made to believe it's from the thugs from Holden's Bokura Town. Really, though, it's Kinemon set the fire because we know he can cut through fire, so that's not much of a problem. He's with Inuyasha, and it's like we could do this to lure out Shitamaru or Ajira to make him seem like it was one members of the 100 Beast Pirates, but in fact they're just doing it to give him a conflict so it'll be easier to recruit him. Like I said, I think it's going to be made for Zoro to do that. We go to where Zoro's at, and we come to find out Brook has joined up with him. And my gosh, this scene that we see with Komurasaki and Zoro, I never thought we'd see it. And more funny, it's like Toko's still sleeping beside Zoro, and you got Komurasaki pretty much sleeping on Zoro. So you can make that what you will. If Brook is like, what the I tell you what, Sanji may have increased his bounty higher than Zoro, but Sanji's still going to be pissed when he finds out about this. Komurasaki is nonchalant about the whole situation. He's like, oh, but sleeping next to me makes most men quite happy. Did it make you happy? Like, I'm telling you, there's going to be the same interaction with Sanji and putting Komurasaki and Zoro are going to have. I don't know if Zoro's going to feel the same, react the same way, but you get where this is going. But then they come to find out the Midnight Boy has been captured and he's about to be executed. To find out as Tonoyasu, and even Zoro's freaked out by this. Wait, Tonoyasu, Oko, who has been cheering this, has been laughing this entire time, just freaks out. You see her mouth, she's still smiling and all, but you can see her eyes, like she's petrified. And then she just goes running off because she wants to save her dad, obviously. And Komurasaki goes after that. Zoro's giving chase, so I'm pretty sure Brook is coming too, which to me implies that most of the Straws will reunite in the Flower Capital because we do see Sanji, Nami, Frankie, Usopp, Robin to bump into him as well. But it makes sense that Komurasaki would go because it is her funeral. And as this is going on, you see the parade, well, I guess, marching with the, the picture of Komurasaki, and they're apparently going to cremate Komurasaki's remains, that by being burned at the stake, pretty much. Then we go to Ebisu Town, and this is where the Straws are trying to connect the dots and find out who this guy is. It appears Tonoyasu was the thief. So Rob is the one that brings this up. That doesn't make any sense. Tanjiro brings up Lord Yasui, a daimyo of Wano who once served the Kozuki clan alongside Lord Odin. So there you go. So once they rescue him, he's going to be a symbol of hope. The daimyo Hakume Yasu, the hedgehog, he was incredibly strict. I barely recognized him. So now they recognize him. So they're at the same place, Ryatsu Town, the same place where Beppo and company are being taken. Lord's going to be there too, so he may play a role. But either way, it is brutal. You got Yasu about to be burned at the stake. And I apologize to everyone for one thing I need to say to that idiot. Is like, I'm going to go into the night smiling all the way. So that's cool, but then you got Toko running away. Komurasaki, if you notice, Zoro and Brook giving chase. Who's still smiling, but at the same time, now she's like tearing up because now she realizes, yeah, she can't smile away out of this one. So this could be it for Toniyasu, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to die. The Straw Hats aren't just going to stand there and not do nothing. Law's coming in, and now Zoro and Brook, alongside Komurasaki, she may get discovered again, but this may force out Kirishira's true intentions because I get the feeling he's just playing along for the ride. Or this could lead up to a Kirishiro Zoro fight, which that would be hype if that's where this goes. This chapter went all over the place. You got Big Mom on the way of Udon Prison, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be pissed when she finds out there's no Oshiroko. But even interesting chapter, a lot of the information about Toniyasu. We should have figured this out soon enough. He was part of the Kozuki clan alongside Odin, which I'm going to ask the question now. I put this in one of my comments, but I'm going to ask it now. Do you think it's possible, because of the lineage of importance of Hero Goro, do you think it's possible that's the grandfather or father of Tama? Just answer the question in the comments. It looks to me like, because Zoro and Brook are coming along, and we know where the rest of the strats are, Luffy's in Udon Prison, so he's going to be training for a while. And they did tease maybe Queen getting pissed off, and they did get word that Kirishiro is responsible for this, so maybe he'll do something too. But either way, you got most of the strats on their way to the execution or Komurasaki's funeral alongside Komurasaki herself or Hiyori. Most of the strats reunite alongside Zoro, and that's going to be one of the most epic interactions with Sanji ever, just because Sanji's battle's gone up, and now Zoro's got bragging rights against Sanji, at least the Zoro fanboys. I'm pretty sure a lot of Robin fans would have liked Zoro and Robin that position, but Sanji put in interaction with Hiyori and Zoro, don't sleep on that, no pun intended. So we're going to get a Straw Hat reunion, and possibly Law maybe step up, or somebody's going to step up to save Tanya, so I don't think he's going to be burned at the stake. And then Luffy has to bust out Udon Prison before the end of Act 2, so they kind of pushed that to the side, and we did get Big Mom seen at all, which means to me, so next time we go to Udon Prison, Big Mom may have actually arrived. I was worried when we saw this go overnight and we saw Queen freak out. I thought it's because Luffy had already busted out of there, but no. Turns out they're still there trying to train, but they're already stuffing themselves. And even Hiro Goro is bloated out, so that's funny. Got 2 weeks to wait because we're on break next week because of Golden Week. So my thoughts, please tell me yours in the comments. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more One Piece. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.